Steve from Roofer 911. Today we're performing a roof replacement in the city of Manassas, and everything is coming along really well. You can see that we had to remove 3 sheets of plywood, and the reason why the wood got damaged was because whoever installed the roof in the beginning, he installed the step flashing wrong on the sides of these 2 dormers. Also the valleys on the back side of the dormers, we found nails exposed too close to the valley center line, so that would also attribute to these damaged sheets of plywood. On the upper roof, we had the ice and water shield along all the eaves and the rakes, and now we're just getting ready to fasten the synthetic underlayment into place. So again, like I said, everything's coming along beautifully with the roof, but there's some other things outside of the roof that will definitely cause the homeowner leaks. So it's very important that I bring this to our attention. Now here, you can see right at the wood fascia, hopefully you can see it right there. The aluminum capping is missing, so the soffit is open. You can see there's about a 3/4 inch gap. So if there's a driving rain blowing towards either sides of these dormers, the water will get in between the wood fascia and the soffit, then the water will travel behind the siding and the water will settle at the lowest point. So eventually that wood would become rotten. So we need to make sure we take care of these other areas outside of the roof. Now I'll show you something else in the back. Here we have the dump truck. Almost all the debris from the roof is being thrown right in the dump truck. Okay, yeah, this old awning here, this should be removed. It's all damaged, it's old. Now here, look at this gutter. The downspouts here, the gutter is lifted up at the highest point in the middle, and then the gutter drops down to the right. So the gutter is only draining really from this point on. But over here, the water is ponding, so the water, not only does the water overflow over the front, but it also goes over the back. They're lucky they don't have a leak in the basement, but the only reason why they don't is because the insulation inside the wall is absorbing the water. Now, once that insulation becomes saturated, then they're going to have a leak in the basement. Now, I'll show you something else. Okay, this gutter right here is a big problem. The downspouts on the right side, the gutter is lifted up at the highest point in the middle, and then again it's dropping down to the left. Now we need to lift up the gutter as high as we can on the left side and drop down the right side ever so slightly, so the gutter would be pitched like this, so all the water flows to the drain. Now here, she does have a leak in the basement, and it leaks every time there's a heavy snow or a heavy rain. Now it's very likely she has mold inside the walls, so it's very recommended she call a mold remediation company just to give her peace of mind. And if there is mold, then it could be treated, because you do not want to live in a house that has toxic mold. Here we had to remove and replace 2 sheets of plywood. The plywood here damaged was coming from the attic fan up above. And then this one over here, there was no penetrations going through the roof. So it's very likely that the wood was damaged because of roof deterioration. They originally had Certainty Horizon roof shingles, and those shingles were taken off the market 14 years ago because of premature aging. So again, yeah, we'll be done here today. Again, this is Steve from Roofer 911. We specialize in roof replacement in Manassas and all areas of Northern Virginia. I could be reached at 703-475-2446, and our estimates are free. Thank you.